Have you ever felt like pain was a wall blocking your path? What if I told you that for the greatest empire in history, pain wasn't a wall, but a staircase? The ancient Romans didn't just endure pain, they embraced it. They lived by a code that we've almost forgotten. Suffer now, shine later. This isn't just an old saying, it's a powerful philosophy that built an empire and forged legends. Today, we're going to dive deep into the heart of Rome and uncover how you can use their ancient wisdom to conquer your modern struggles. Imagine a Roman warrior. What do you see? A chiseled physique, a steel helmet, and an unbreakable gaze. But their greatest weapon wasn't the gladius in their hand, it was the mindset in their head. They believed pain doesn't break you, it builds you. While we spend our lives trying to find comfort, they actively sought out discomfort. They knew a fundamental truth. The person who can endure the most is the person who can achieve the most. In ancient Rome, warriors didn't run from pain, they trained with it. Think about the life of a legionary. Long before the sun even thought about rising, they were awake. They would march for miles under a scorching sun or through freezing rain, carrying heavy packs. They trained in heat, cold, and hunger, all without a single word of complaint. Why? Because they understood that suffering today meant shining tomorrow. Every grueling training session was an investment in their future survival and glory. They saw pain as a friend, not an enemy. It was a signal, a mentor. When their muscles screamed, it was a sign they were getting stronger. When the cold bit at their skin, it was a test of their resilience. This perspective shift is revolutionary. Most of us see pain and immediately seek an escape. The Romans saw pain and asked, what can this teach me? They transformed a negative sensation into a positive catalyst for growth. Every scar on a Roman soldier's body wasn't a mark of failure. It was a badge of honor. Every wound was tangible proof of their dedication, a story of a battle fought and survived. They had a saying, every drop of sweat in training meant one less drop of blood in battle. This wasn't just poetry, it was a practical strategy. By pushing their limits in a controlled environment, they prepared themselves for the chaos of a real fight. They didn't fear pain, they feared weakness. They feared being unprepared, being the one who let their comrades down. That fear of weakness was a far greater motivator than the fear of pain itself. This mentality extended beyond the battlefield. It was a core tenet of Stoicism, the philosophy practiced by emperors like Marcus Aurelius. Stoics taught that we don't control what happens to us, but we have absolute control over how we respond. When faced with hardship, they didn't waste energy on emotion or complaint. They fought with discipline, not emotion. When the world screamed, "Stop! You've had enough!" a quiet, firm voice inside them whispered, "Not yet." This is the voice of true strength. It's the ability to keep moving forward one step at a time, even when every fiber of your being wants to quit. It's the understanding that the pain you feel is temporary, but the strength you gain from enduring it is permanent. Pain is your greatest teacher, but only if you're willing to listen to its lessons. It teaches you about your limits, and then it shows you how to smash right through them. So, how do we apply this ancient Roman wisdom to our lives today? Your battlefield might be the gym, your office, a difficult project, or a personal challenge you're facing. The principle remains the same. When you're pushing for that last rep and your muscles are on fire, remember the legionary. This isn't just pain, it's growth. When you're studying late into the night for an exam, exhausted and ready to give up, Remember that every drop of sweat now prevents the bleeding of failure later. You must learn to distinguish between harmful pain that signals injury and the productive pain of effort. The Romans weren't reckless, they were strategic. They pushed themselves to the edge, but they also understood recovery and discipline. They built themselves up, brick by painful brick. Embrace the discomfort of learning a new skill. Embrace the soreness after a hard workout. Embrace the mental fatigue of deep, focused work. These are the modern equivalents of the Roman training ground. Endure the pain now, and the victory will echo forever. The satisfaction you'll feel when you achieve your goal, knowing the hardship you overcame to get there, is 1,000 times sweeter than the temporary pleasure of quitting. That feeling of accomplishment, of knowing you didn't break, is the shine that comes after the suffering. It's the confidence that you carry into every future challenge. So, the next time you face a moment of struggle, I want you to remember this Roman code. Ask yourself, am I running from this pain, or am I training with it? Am I letting it break me, or am I letting it build me? Train your mind, not just your body. Cultivate that inner voice that says, not yet. Be strong like the Romans. Let your scars, both visible and invisible, be reminders of the battles you've won. Let your sweat be a testament to your dedication. Choose the path of discipline over the path of ease. Choose long-term victory over short-term comfort. Remember the timeless truth that forged an empire: suffer now, shine later. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of Roman strength. If this message resonated with you and you're ready to rise above your pain and forge your own legacy, make sure to subscribe to Journey to Next Level. We're all on this path together, building ourselves one challenge at a time. Hit that like button and let's continue to grow stronger. Until next time, stay disciplined